Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Ian is a Weirdo. Sorry, Jelly, I did not mean to hit you in the face. So I just found out that the town that I live in is having their first Pride like Saturday, and I just found this out today, Monday. So I'm like, oh shit, okay, well I could actually like do a Pride event and like maybe like make some adjustments, yes, to what I had planned, but okay. So I'm like, maybe I'll just try to shoot for that. And I feel like I do better if I have like a like pressured timeline. So I'm like, okay, well, you know what? Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. As we say in the biz. So I have so this came with three little bundles, and I already curled one of them. So I'm just gonna go and start attaching it um, to the wefts. Now, for me, so I have some stuff from the beauty supply store that will help me because I managed to actually try to buy the things that I needed, which is amazing because you would think that like that would be a thing that would be common sense for like a human, but I am only part human. So let me see. Okay, let me try to find the. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I released one curl just to see how much bounce it had. Look at that bouncy curl. I got some clips. I got some more curlers, and I have some hair clips. So, there's a pen. I don't really need that right now. But yeah, so I'm gonna push this up. And in fact, I could just take this off and actually put it up like I would normally put up hair. Get you out of the way, my queen, so I can focus on the important stuff, like installing more hair to this wig. So I know this is pretty last minute, and of course this happens during, 100 days to Halloween, but this is what it is. When Pride comes to calling, you show up if you can. Now, if you recall, this was my first year not going to the larger city near me. They had their annual Pride, and I did not go. It's the first year I've not gone. Let me turn that volume down. Sorry about that. And I did regret not going afterwards. I'm also going to be picking up my very large cat. Do not body shame him. That's my job. So I regretted afterwards not going, and I was like, damn it. So I'm kind of seeing this as like a maybe second chance opportunity if it works out. But if it doesn't work out, that's cool. And I don't have to go and drag. I can just exist at Pride. It's a lot. There's no like must be this tall wearing this uncomfortable shoe to show up to Pride. So probably would be better if I wore a more comfortable shoe than I have. So maybe I will actually. My wedding shoes are pretty comfortable, and they're like silver and black. That would go. I wasn't gonna put them with my gold number because that wouldn't work. So what I'm doing right now is I'm gonna go ahead and it's a little hard to see exactly where the wefts are because there's a shadow. There we go. Okay. So now I can see. Okay, does that blind you? No, it doesn't because the wig is in the way. Okay, so I'm going to unfurl this nice little curl. Oh my gosh, I love springy curls. They're so fun. And got some more clips to clip things out of the way. What you doing, Jelly? He's like, I want to eat that hair. But no dice, my son. No dice. So I'm gonna pin this. This is connected to some of that lower hair as well. So I'm gonna start at the bottom because that's gonna be where I'm gonna be kind of learning on the job, if you will. We might do some crochet of the drag top that I was gonna do. We might not. So I will see if I can finish that, but if I can't, I can just order like a sparkly top off of Amazon. Worse drag sins have occurred, I imagine. I just need some things to conceal certain parts, if that makes sense. None of y'all have really seen what I'm doing, so maybe that doesn't make sense. I don't know. So I'm just gonna go ahead and release all of them. So these I got through steaming on foam curlers. There's a little bit of a bend, but it's underneath all of the hair, so you can't really see it. That occurs when foam curlers have this little plastic bit. That's okay though. Okay, so now we're going to take our brush, our rat tail comb. We're gonna try to get try to separate out the layers. Just really gentle with your curls. I mean, it doesn't matter if all of them are intact, especially on the bottom, because that's where a lot of things are going to get teased and what have you. We're going to call them names. Oh, I heard that. You're cute. If I made a seat up, well, the hair is up here. I don't want to put you right there. Do we have anything that is cat height? Cat height. No, not really. Sorry, JL. And I don't really have anywhere else to put the hair, so you are SOL, my son. I love you so much, but not today. Well, I do love you today, but I'm saying like you're not gonna be daddy's little helper today. So I don't have any product in here. I made the mistake when I did my pink and white extensions for Pride that I didn't go to this year, putting mousse in them before I before I installed them, and they were a little difficult to separate. So I just kind of tried to learn a little bit from my previous trials and tribulations. So I'm gonna take this hair and just try to see if the one pin will hold it. Probably not. Just bonk in here with another one. Also, I realized that I couldn't find a part of my my wig stand, so that's why it wasn't. I'm an idiot. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with nope. So I'm gonna take my hair and split it up into really small sections. And these don't have to be like ventilating a wig, like lace front small sections, but they need to be fairly small, just to blend nicely. Okay, it's so hard to see on a white wig. Gosh. Okay, so How do I want to do this exactly? Okay. So this was worked differently in my head, if I'm being honest. Yeah. Okay. So I don't want to. I don't want to sew. I don't want to make wefts. That's not what I want to do. Okay. So there is an attachment point. So I'm gonna take a loop of hair and try to get it under this part. Please, come on. There we go. Nope. Okay. So we're gonna go under here. Under where, you ask? Okay, so we got some here. And I'm gonna take this. Feed it through. No, I didn't get all the hair, so some of the hair is just gonna shed right out. But we'll get there. We'll get to a place where this looks better. Okay. And that is huge, but okay. Man, this is, yeah, definitely not what I had envisioned. Okay, but that's okay. I'm gonna go in again, get a little bit of hair, take a smaller portion of hair than before. Oh, you get a nice stretch, Jelly? Gee, nice stretch. Okay. And you kind of need like 8 sets of hands for this, apparently. That's okay. Hair becomes everywhere. hair, it starts to become like integrated into the fabric of your existence. Heads up. So, and also this, the rainbow is longer, which is a little frustrating because I'm gonna have to cut all the red parts off. So I might start moving some of the purple around so that I can try to get like all the colors. But at the bottom of the wig, we only have 3 attachment points. Come on. Tingle, not having that. See, there are the wefts. It was right there at the bottom that I couldn't do. Because I was like, I feel like this is different than what I expected. And it was, and that's fine. So this didn't. Okay. Just gonna keep trying. There we go. And I'm not exactly adept with lash hooks if you haven't caught on to that already. So one day. Not today, one day. Maybe a thing by some point today, but not right now. Okay. So we've got a little bit of rainbow and a lot of white going on here. So around the edges is not going to be my friend for attaching this hair, but I can, once I get into like the wefts, that's where I'll be able to apply more. So I'm going to focus on doing smaller sections. I'm going to bring my trash can over here so I can just get rid of that, the excess hair kind of as I go. Not have it string along everywhere. So I'm going to take my comb and go through and separate the hair from how it's separated on the weft. A weft, by the way, if you don't know what a weft is, a weft is a sewn track of hair. So it's different from this hair because it's already sewn on this little, for lack of a better way to put it, like ribbon. It's really not a ribbon, but so it's already sewn on there. So you go in. So it's already got all the hair attached to it. Okay, that looks a lot better. Is it like, would it be better if I did like even smaller sections? Of course, but am I going to do that? Because am I impatient? I don't know. I think those answers are different. So I don't know. But just do your best, you know. I'm not going to be drag queen of the year today, you know, this year, so that's okay. It's important to also accept, like, hey, it's okay to not be like perfect at something your first attempt. I often am not. I'm not even decent at something until I've been doing it for years, and then even then it's a kind of a crapshoot. So, you know, let yourself learn and have fun in the process of learning. I think that's the best advice I could give you. Oh my gosh, my cat's trying to eat my dollar store haul. I knew you would do this, you little dick. I'll film this later, so don't worry. I had a lot of stuff to film today. I posted 2 videos already. I forget what the first one was, but the second one was definitely more serious. You can watch at your leisure, whether or not you choose to watch or not. But it's one of the things I felt was really important to talk about. One of them actually was very not important to talk about, but I just was like, whoa. I think I'm going to recurl the rainbow just with a tighter curl so that it kind of bounces up to where the white is, so that I don't have to cut it, because that would be cool. Jelly, that plate's been empty for hours. I don't know what you're doing, my dude. My guy. So it quickly becomes like way more rainbow. Like the rainbow overtakes the white pretty quickly. And granted, that's not a lot of white, but it's still like the rainbow punches it up so much. I love these big, like, claw clips. They're so awesome. Okay, now it's much easier. It's just that base that kind of confused me, bent my brain a little bit. Mm-hmm. Will not just push it out real quick. It's tiny. Glad I at least started the wig process, because I would be in a world of hurt right now. Okay, so I think that's as far as I can go on this side. Pretty rainbows. Rainbows are fun. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Oh no, this is super tingly. Come on. Come on. Come on, little baby. Come on, little baby. Sometimes you have to use words of affirmation. Sometimes you need to use words of violence. Okay, that did not work. Go all up in the scalp right here. Okay, go through here. Oop, okay, that's just hairspray. What am I worried about spelling that for? So sorry for the emergency drag call. When it calls, it calls. you just gotta roll with it a little bit, right? This rainbow's pretty. I like rainbows. I think because it's not pinned evenly back here, it's not looking the most even, but it's okay. We'll get there. I've been looking at this rainbow here for so long. So long, and I'm like, where can I put it? And then it just smiled upon me one day. By one day, I mean like a couple days ago. So yeah, these are definitely going to need recurled because like through like kind of combing them out a little bit, the the curl's already kind of like lost quite a bit of its punch, and we're gonna have to touch that up. But it's okay, we'll get there. Don't worry, baby. Obviously, I'm talking to the wig, not you. Doing wigs on like your own timeline, it can be very soothing and relaxing. Doing wigs on a crunch timeline, oh my gosh, so anxiety provoking. Okay, so on the sides here, we get into a little bit of netting, where like the weft ceases to exist. And well, it's like sewn into the netting pretty tightly. But we're gonna try to see if we can fit this tiny little latch hook in it. Yeah, bitch. That's what I'm talking about. Get a more even distribution of color because you see we have way more on this side than we do on this side. Oh yes, rainbows, rainbows. I'm definitely straight. I was kind of like, yeah, I'll just take the month and I'll finish the projects and I'll get my commissions done and all that stuff. And I did get like the most urgent commissions done, but got those sent out today. And then, like, literally right before this, I saw that there was a Pride on Saturday, and I was like, wait, what? No, no, there's not. Who said that? There's what? It's September. And so apparently it's the first time that the town is doing a Pride event. So I feel like I gotta show up at least. I don't gotta show out, but I don't really do it any other way. If I show up to something, I'm showing the hell up. Because especially at Pride, it's like it feels like you are like not only is it like important to show you know, up as part of the community, but it's also important to say, like, hey, we're members of your community and we've been here and we'll continue to be here. And we just want you to know that. And, like, that's okay. It's not like a, takeover. Like some folks might have you believe. It's just like, hey, we're here. That's it. It's really not that big of a deal. I mean, it's important, but it's not like it's so much more chill at the same time. Now, do I expect the usual conflama that comes with Pride? Of course. And so, conflama meaning, the people who show up just to ruin it for other people who are just trying to enjoy their day and their time with their friends and their family. Like, yes, those people do show up, unfortunately, and we got to deal with them. But, it's important to say, like, hey, no matter if you're here because you're, trying to spread hate, like, we're just gonna still be here, and you can't take that away from us. We've had a lot of really beautiful, important people fight for our right to be able to be open, to have rights. So it's honoring them every time we show up and show out. Like activism, but make it cute. Obviously, it being cute is not the most important part. I'm joking, of course. In case that wasn't totally understood. So I'm trying to see if I can get into like any part of this. I don't know. Okay. This is weird. It's different on this side than it is on the other side, which is so strange. Okay, let's see. I see. Okay. Everything's match up to just pull that hair right on through. Yeah, I definitely did not pin this evenly, so it's like, oh, well, there's stuff on the other side, or there's not on the other side. Oh, well, that's because someone didn't do their job. Yeah, I really need to curl this rainbow to the level. I might have to recurl the whole thing, but I only did like a little bit of white in the back, so I think it should be fine to have it like this. It shouldn't be a big deal. Hey, Tammy, how are you? Thanks for joining me. I know this isn't your usual yarny content, but we kind of had a surprise. Pride is happening this Saturday in my town, and this is the town's first Pride event. It's the small town that I live in, not the bigger event that happens every year in the kind of more metropolitan town. So, or metropolitan city that I live close to. 1 second. Gotta love antivirus pop-ups. It's like, just get the fucking hint, man. Okay. I hope you're doing well. Are you working on anything specifically, Cami? Okay. So now that I've got that layer, I'm going to take out all of these bobby pins. No, they're not bobby pins, they're little clips. These I try to keep track of them just so I don't lose them in the midst of all of the fun party stuff that's going on here. So I think that I'm going to take these out, and then I'm going to get my brush. Oh, and set over my cat food tray. Oh no. Oh my gosh, it's going around. I know like almost every day I'm hearing people are getting it. So I'm just actually shit. You know what? I need to think about that because I shouldn't go. Oh my gosh. I wonder if it's gonna be big enough where I can just like stay away from people because I won't be able to wear a mask if I do like the whole face makeup. What if I did my makeup over my mask? That'd be pretty cute. Two Afghans going. One is a granny square Afghan. The other is a rectangle. Very nice. I'm so sorry you're not feeling well. I know so many people come down with it. Yeah, everyone's thinking it's allergies or sinuses or something like that, and then it's like bing, bang, boom, and it's something different. I'm so sorry. Just in church last Thursday with a group, and the lady tested positive. I didn't find out until last Friday. Oh no. Yeah, so I bet it passed around. Oh, I mean, it's just, this is going a little crazy for people, so I hope you are taking care of yourself, staying hydrated, getting a lot of rest, and I hope you're not feeling too bad either. Man, I'm so excited. I got this new ability I met when I was tested positive. First, I was like, she tested positive when you were 4? It was like, was that? I don't think it was around then. But no, I got what you're saying. Yeah. Oh no. water bottle in my room so I can drink from it. That's good. Important to stay hydrated and fed and sleep well and all of the things when you're sick. I've been wearing my mask when I go out because I don't want to pass it along to any of my friends and family or people that I know that are, immunocompromised. It's they don't really have the same luxury of having an immune system that stuffy nose and cough, nothing else. So I'm glad it's not that bad for you, but I know it's bad for other people, especially people with bad immune systems. So I make sure we're keeping them safe too, being mindful of other people and our collective immunity, helping keeping them safe. Okay, so I'm gonna have to seam some curls into this baby. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with the front of the hair. I usually like to do some kind of side part because then it hides the front of the wig pretty well. But if I have a lot of hair on my face, then it's gonna also be hard with a mask in it, on it, I should say. So that'd be cool. Just have that like up like that. Nice. You have asthma. Oh no. Yeah, definitely something to be. I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna start putting some curlers in. So I'm gonna go take the largest curlers I have. Uh, Actually, shit, need to put the extensions in first. Okay, because I gotta curl those the same. I'm kind of strategically going. Well, Yeah, I'm strategically going kind of between the wefts that I can see so that I can pick the hair that I want, because I don't want to put too much of the rainbow hair on it and just consume all of the white. So go in and kind of make sure that we're where we want to be. I can't get this knot out. I only have 2 hands. What do I do? Okay. I think that is good on that side. Okay, take one of these big alligators. Wow. Oh, the whole hair is so good. And the hair over here is a little different because of how I pinned it. Didn't realize how uneven it was. So I'm going to do less on this side. An alligator. Clip. These are so good. Keep it on my life. Okay. So now we're gonna add more of our rainbow hair. I guess just like waiting for the moment that hair falls off the chair so he can pounce. Like my dude, get a chill. I don't think at the top I'm gonna be able to do as much rainbow because it's gonna be too obvious. Even if I just went down to like a little bit of hair, it's so dark relative to the white that it's just gonna pop right out, be super visible. Hey, Winter. So I found out that my local, like the city it's actually technically next to the city I live in, is doing Pride on Saturday. And I was like, oh, I should do drag. And then, like, I also had a moment of, like, everyone's getting COVID. So I should, I don't know. Like, I think I'm going to wear a mask and do uh, drag, but I might not do drag. I don't know. We'll see. Obviously, if I go, I'm going to be wearing a mask. Like, I'm not going to do that, play that game. But I do want to be mindful of not. It's like the thing also is like it's the city's like first Pride event. So I'm like, I would like to show up just to show them that like, hey, you know, you're here. But but yeah, I don't know. I obviously don't take people's help lackadaisically, so I'm gonna just try to be mindful of that. So I'm adding the rainbow now, and the curls of the white don't match the curls of the rainbow. So I'm gonna have to go and add all the rainbow, and then I'm gonna have to curl up the whole wig again, which isn't a huge deal, but you know, it's what's going on right now. Yeah, the rainbow is super fun. My little cat hanging out behind me, chilling, living the dream. This piece is pretty big. Let's put that off. Oh, let me put my trash out. That's not much. My trash that I wanted out was that idea. Okay. I don't know if they're coming today. Sometimes holidays are weird. How to manipulate people? Ew, wait, like what? But can you explain that? Oh, my LED's flickering. Don't go out, LED. Can you? Does it look like it's flickering to you all? Because it's now like entered this like flicker space. I don't like it. I don't like it. Uh, that hurt my brain. Oh no, is my LED going out? Oh, man. Okay. Let's try to do this flickering light. That will give me a super great head. Yeah, I can only imagine. You start thinking about it. Okay. Well, I kind of needed this light to be able to see the wefts, but I can't really work in a flickering light. So we're just gonna have to kind of try to make this work. If I did, it was in a bag of rainbow hair. I think so. I was showing it off last couple days because I was excited. So it's braiding hair. So I'm just going in and it's not on weft. So it's just, this is it curled up and the curl doesn't, it's still longer than the blonde, the white. So I need to, I'm gonna try to curl them together and see if that works. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go in and curl the rainbow at a different curl than the curl width than the other one to try to fit all the colors of the rainbow. This is still flickering at me. Like, you're not on. Get out of my life. Get out of my life. Come on. How's that feel? So. Try to go and And so you get into the top part of the hair, it's so much easier because the bottom part gets tangled the fastest with the friction of it all. But the top remains relatively untangled usually, unless you get a lot of product in there, which I usually don't put a lot of product in my hair, but for this I probably will, just to get some volume. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm just gonna push it over there because my arm is getting tired. Deal with that in a second. I might have to do this like off camera because it's gonna be really, really hard to do the other side of the head, I think, with the lighting situation that I have going on. Because I think, yeah. I don't know. I kind of feel like I shouldn't like. It's so white. It reminds me of those wigs that we get. Like it's like, yeah. It's a very crisp, like bright white. I think the color is like Snow White, technically. But I couldn't even find like I couldn't even find the couldn't find any white braiding hair, so or wefts. But I mean, braiding hair makes more sense because usually that's uh, what they can do a lot more in like synthetic colors and whatnot. But or what they will do in like pre-dyed synthetic colors. But it's this is a mess. Okay. It was combed out. I promise it was, and then tangled up. And I tried to start parting it because it was just trying to be a little bitch. Everything decided to fail at the same exact time. Of course, that's how it goes. sections, but they used to have everything. I feel like I've heard of them. Yeah, I mean, I can get it from the company that I bought the wig from, but it's a lot more. Well, it's like it's more expensive, and then I have to pay for shipping. So like, it's like not that white jumbo braids aren't out there. It's just that I can't get it from my like local beauty supply store. Whereas I got this from my local beauty supply store and paid like $8 for it. Didn't have to pay shipping. They had tons of colors other than white. So it's like more about like convenience, and then also just like buying like local and not having to pay for shipping and wait and all that stuff. No, so this is an Arta wig. So it's a really nice quality wig. I don't always treat my wigs like the nicest, so I'm really bad about like taking care of them. Once I take them off the first time, I just kind of I'm like, I'm done with you, be gone. Whereas like I really should take better care of them, but I don't. Everything's more expensive. Especially like when it comes to now that there's more like alternative hair dyeing options, it's like everyone's charging an arm and a leg, it feels like, to dye your hair whatever color or dress however. It's just like it used to be like so subversive that you weren't really charging people like this because the people who came to you were poor. Now it's kind of the opposite. Not really the opposite, but people are willing to pay, so you see an opportunity to make them pay. I kind of don't want to watch a movie tonight. Like, I'm kind of like, even if I don't like work on my drag top, which the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I don't really think I'm gonna go. No, I don't have to go and drag. It's definitely not gonna be Elsa goes to surprise and be like Elsa's slutty ass like stepsister. But that's who I am. Elsa's slutty ass stepsister, who's really queer. Step sibling, I should say, because even my drag character is not gonna be a woman. Maybe mostly. Maybe the same proportions that I am, man. L slut. That's awesome. Come see me elsewhere. Okay, let's try to. That'd be a really good drag name. Spicy today. Well, you're welcome here. You're welcome, Spicy. Nope, that's upside down. Oh, I love these clips. I'm obsessed with them. I'm so not used to having like any hair to put up that I don't really like care about, hair clips and stuff. But right now I'm like obsessed with this. I cannot see you. I know you were there though. I kind of got what I did a haul from the dollar store today, and I kind of figured out what I want my like apartment like outside decoration to be for trick or treaters. I hope we have some. I haven't had trick or treaters in so long. It makes me sad. I love having trick or treaters. I remember being so excited to go trick or treat when I was younger because I love costuming. Even when people were like, "Aren't you a little old?" I was like, "Go fuck yourself. Gay hair will take over the world one day." It looks like flames in the front. Yeah, I could see that for sure. Honestly, this is so much hair. Like three. No. Why are you being like this? Oh, else what? But being like three packs, it's just like, oh my gosh, this is quite a bit of hair. Let's get my tool in different positions so that I don't. Everything is fucked up right now. Okay. When I was about 18, a man refused to give my friends and I candy because we were too old and taking away from the kids. But bitch, with kids, you live in a tiny rural area with about 20 houses. Yeah. Still teens. Like, yeah, I was like a teenager. Yeah, I think it was about that age. But I was also taking my little sister around, and my little sister is 9 years younger than me. So it's like, well, I was like taking like a 9, 10 year old, or like, yeah, like 9 year old around, and like they were like why are you dressed up? And I was like, because I fucking want to. Like, go fuck yourself. Like, why aren't you dressed up? Like, if I was an adult who had money, like, because like these people did have money, I was like, I would fucking dress up every year, and I'd throw the biggest party of them all. Like, you're boring because you don't. Like, don't throw your like boring ass like mediocre fucking. I don't understand why people would dress up shit at me. You're just boring. Not my problem. Not my problem at all. Give me candy, daddy. Yeah. At 18 or 19, 20, I was saying something similar, but with a different context. You are spicy today. This is extra spicy winter. I like it. Not to say that I don't like normal winter, but this is fun too. So I feel like I'm getting the hang of like the latch hook, like getting some speed in, so that feels cool. I feel like I'm kind of getting through a little bit faster. I'm hoping that I don't have to like go in and like trim the hair, because like I'd rather like go in and every single section of rainbow have to do a different size curl than like have to cut the red off, because I'm just going to be missing like a whole part of the rainbow. It'll be like the orange and the red. Yeah, people are just so like boring. Stop being boring. It's not my fault. Like I would definitely like my house would be like, except it would be like less stuffy because it would be like way more fun and way more people doing debaucherous shit. I would have like a like, yeah, like my house would be like a house of debauchery, but like I would have like a section for like that was like child friendly, that like, if I had kids, like they would run, or something where it was just like that you could bob. I don't care. I've never really got the bobbing for apples, honestly. You're a vampire for 3 years in a row. Then you gave up costumes and just became a vampire. I know you, Winter, and I can see your tricks. Ego secrets to yourself, Winter. Oh, this hair is getting on my nerves. It's like so tingly right here. I'm just gonna take this part out because it's just being very tingly right now, and I can't. So I might not go. I might not go. I think that like for the interest of like, because like what I could do is just do a very dragged out eye, drag makeup, like wear a mask and like do drag makeup on top of the mask, or like do something. I don't know. I can see what queens did in the pandemic if they were still like visible but wearing a mask, and then do that. But I don't want to like. I don't know. This would be like I said. This is kind of like a. It's because it's the town's first pride. I feel like I should go, but like, oh, it's important to be safe. Like this should be an obvious like answer, but I'm just not. I don't do well with ambiguity. I need someone to tell me what to do. I need someone to make the executive decision for me, because I literally have the definition of executive dysfunction. Yeah, I've never understood apple bobbing because it's always like super cold in October, and so it's like basically you dunk your head into this freezing cold like ice water bath of apples, and then it's hard as shit to grab them, especially if you're young and they're fucking huge, um, to grab in your mouth. I mean, like, I don't even think I could do that now. And then, it's just like everyone's been like, breathing nasty germs in there. It's like this fucking gross. Go to Pride. Yeah, I know, but like I still have to like I mean like I'll like I just like I really don't want to like I just don't want to like cooties with everyone, you know? Hey Lydia. So I'm putting some rainbow in this hair and having like this minor existential crisis about whether or not I should go to Pride or not, because it is this Saturday. It's the first Saturday. Well, it's the first time Pride will be in my small town, and I usually go to the bigger one, and I regretted not going to the bigger one this year because it's the first time I've not gone to that one since I've been back home. And but like there's so many corona cases out there, I'm feeling a little nervous about it. I don't want to like take my health or anyone else's health for granted. Just kind of like, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Like if I painted like a full drag, well, I mean, I have like a lot of the bits because I thought I was going to be performing actually like this Saturday, anyways. So like a lot of it's done, but I redid some things because I was like, oh, I've got time. But let me just I don't know. Okay. So I'm gonna have to start thinning out my sections, doing smaller sections. I can do more sections, but I need to make sure that they are nice and small so I can hide my loops pretty well. Because the white doesn't really hide anything underneath. It's kind of this clear plastic. Yeah. So like, I don't understand, why aren't people saying it? Like, I'm just gonna be honest, I don't understand why people won't say it. Like, is it like banned on YouTube? Is that why people won't say it? Because if you say the C, if you say the C word, I'm thinking you're saying cunt. Like, I don't understand why people won't say it. Like, it's not Voldemort. Like, it doesn't give it more power to like call it what it is. Yeah, that's a good point. I just like, I mean, I feel like multiple different ways. I'm fucking bipolar and I feel everything. I feel it all. I can justify or unjustify literally any action I've ever made. So I'm always living in like a regret state. Like if like I regretted not going this year and then I like um yeah, so I just like like I know I want it all. Like that's the thing. It's like I want it all. I want the multitude of options. I don't want to be limited. No, but like I'm not like I just like I legitimately don't know why with a little rainbow hat. He would hate that. He hates hats and clothing of all kinds. He's a nudist. Um but um but yeah, I legitimately don't know why like I don't yeah, I don't know why I don't know, Ian, why people think about it. About why people don't say corona or like COVID. Is that what you're saying? Because I legit I've like it's I knew that sounded very like I don't like towards you, which it was not meant to be like that, I promise. But like I've just been like, why aren't people saying it? Like why are people not saying coronavirus or COVID? Because it's not a bad word. Like it's just it's legitimately like a virus. Because like Cammy came on earlier and was like, I have you know what, and I was like I mean I know what you're saying, but like I don't know why you're like, and this is not a dig at Cammy by any means because I love Cammy, but like I just don't understand why people aren't saying it. Well, like I mean that's stupid. Like I mean maybe that's true, but like it's stupid to get pissed about like a literal fucking name of a like. Do they get pissed when they hear chicken pox? Like, should I just start inserting C words or just like inserting like just words when people are like, you know, the thing? Because it's just like, it's actually really frustrating to me because I think it's important that we know what we're like, if people have the flu or if people have COVID or if people have like, you know, if people have a cold or if people have, you know, like something that's like not transmittable. Well, you know, like I just think that's stupid. Like it's stupid to like if you can't use like scientific terminology without like making people upset, and that's just I mean that sounds like a whole lot of their fucking problem. and I'm like, I'm not here for it. And I'm gonna let you all know. If YouTube doesn't like it, well, YouTube can, you know, it's not like they're gonna monetize me or something. That's what I thought at first, but then I was like, it's literally been years, and I don't like it's not in the like terms of service or anything, so I don't understand why it would be a big deal. But YouTube also, has been actively, homophobic and shit, and that's fine. I don't do anything on Threads. I've decided that I'm just gonna hold off on that one as long as possible. Because honestly, like, I just don't want any more social media. I'm like pretty much trying to get rid of what I have. Like, I barely tolerate what I have. So like, I'm not trying to get more. Like, I feel like for like when it first happened, like feel like a lot of people would just say it just to get like garner a reaction, like, oh my gosh, maybe it's this. But like now that like that's not the case, like I don't understand how like using a like scientifically accurate term for a virus can be like negative. Who asked you? Sorry, I can't see what is above. I can't scroll up, so I have no idea what you said before Nightbot. I just saw something about a message. So sorry about that. Oh, the lady from Marketplace. Ew. Gross. That is gross indeed. That's so weird. Yeah. I mean, I guess she wants to know like how far away you are, but like still, it's like, can't you give like a general location before you give away your freaking address? meet me at the station. Yeah, that's perfectly reasonable. She does not need to know. Because I was kind of thinking, like, you shouldn't, like, I mean, I don't want to tell you how to do your business, but I feel like, like giving people your, like, address is, tough on, like, I wouldn't suggest it, but, like, I don't know your situation. Maybe that's, like, the only like, place that you can meet people. I don't know, but seems a little made me a little nervous. So okay, I'm glad you clarified that for my own sake, not for any other reason. Yeah, full of scammers and full of fucking creeps. Okay, so we're getting a lot of rainbow action in there, but it's clearly not gonna. It's not gonna be up to the same curl as the white. So I'm gonna have to get a little creative up in here so that I don't have to cut off this extra length. I mean, when I backcomb it, it's all gonna go, but like the white will go shorter first than the rainbow. So it's like, well, I don't want there to just be this random white poof underneath all of the color. That would seem a little like I want it to kind of go together. I don't know. I feel very stressed right now. I'm having a lot of like, I need to like, I need to, I don't know, just like, yeah, that makes sense. And that's like a reasonable thing, I think, to ask and say. Okay. I don't really know. I think I'm just gonna go in and like randomly place some because I can't, I just can't. I don't know. Go actually kind of like that because I don't want it in the front either. I don't want these at the top or the front because it'd be easier to spot the knot. Spot the knot. I think it's also because it's like the wig stand is kind of higher, but like I can't get it shorter because it's the bottom's not cooperating with me. It's very frustrating. Okay, I think I'm not gonna watch a movie tonight. I'm gonna crochet, but I'm just kind of like in this like weird, like I kind of just want to be alone and just like be in kind of a mood state. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Um, but yeah, I'll happy 59 days or whatever till Halloween, and we'll hopefully watch a movie.